Hello everybody, welcome to version 0.1 of important PMP questions. It has a set of 20 questions which will definitely help you out in cracking the PMP examination. Stay tuned because I'll be uploading more videos and I'm planning to cover around 500 questions. Thank you. Well, question number 1. What describes project integration management? I hope everybody has gone through this phase and please apply some brain, do some brainstorming. It's not that difficult. In this question, we are talking about project scope management. So the project scope is being defined in the initiation phase. You have to be very careful and you have to be very thorough about PM work. Thank you. One of the most important questions of PMP examination, which will definitely be asked. The wordings might be different, but you have to be very careful. Example of the project, you have to understand the difference. Again, one of the very important questions related to the risk management. We need to understand what comes under risk management. Identification, qualitative, quantitative analysis, response to the risk, monitoring and control. It comes under that. Again, one of the knowledge areas, time. So you need to know what comes under that. And only then you can answer which of the below process is not a part of time management. Activity schedule, activity sequencing, schedule control comes under time management. Very basic question about project stakeholders, not to be missed at any cost. Read A, B, C, D, and you'll get the answer. Anybody who is directly or indirectly impacted through a project is a stakeholder. A basic question about general management. Everything is general management except developing a new product or service, which comes under project. So this is a project. The rest all options comes under general management. One of the most important question about project managers authority. Wherever you see these days, all the IT services follow projectized environment. Is the environment where project manager has got the maximum authority. Thank you. A very simple question about project phases, but it confuses the most. So please read all the options and then answer. Everything comes under project phases. So the right option is option E, all of the above. This question talks about initiation process or phase when we decide that a project or phase should begin. So this might confuse few of the people if you don't have the in-depth knowledge. This question talks about planning process when the scope has already been defined and now we are deciding on the best course of action to attain the objectives. So all such items happen during planning process. Very simple question you might get. It talks about the phases in project management and I hope everybody should be clear about that. So initiation, planning, execution, monitoring, control and closure. So the answer is all of the above. Please read the question very carefully. It says about coordination of people and other resources to carry out the plan. So it means the plan has already been done. So now we are in execution process. So the answer is B. This question talks about formally accepting the project or phase and bringing it to an orderly end. So wherever we have to formally accept the project or phase, it happens in closure process. So answer is B. So again, one of the important questions. What should be done to identify variances from the plan? And I'm sure that being project manager, this is your basic duty. So it has to be done under project performance. Very straight question from closing phase of project management process. So contract closeout, which is option A, is a part of closing process. And if you're getting this question in PMP, you're very lucky. But yes, sometimes you might get. Again, one of the most important question about a particular phase of project management. Although they are talking about project planning process, but they might ask you about any phase because they want to judge your in-depth knowledge. Please read the question carefully. It talks about project integration management, and within project integration management, we integrate different processes. Again, a very straightforward question on the tools and techniques for project plan development. So, trust me, PMP examination, they want to judge your knowledge based on your understanding on PMBOK. So, make sure you go through PMBOK at least twice or thrice. So, finally, I hope you enjoyed your question answer session. And please feel free to subscribe as I'm planning to upload around 500 questions for PMP. And I'm sure you'll get benefit out of that. Thank you so much.